It was a cold November evening in 1971 when a man known as D.B. Cooper boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. Hello friends, welcome to Story Spot. Before starting the video, kindly like the video and subscribe my channel if you're new here, so let's begin. This man named D.B. Cooper, seemingly ordinary passenger, was about to etch his name in the annals of crime history, becoming an enigma that continues to baffle investigators and crime enthusiasts alike. Cooper was dressed in a business suit, carrying a briefcase, blending seamlessly with the other passengers. As the plane took off from Portland, destined for Seattle, no one could have anticipated the audacious plot that was about to unfold. In the midst of the flight, Cooper leaned towards a flight attendant, slipping her a note. Now flight attendants receive notes from passengers all the time, often flirty attempts or simple requests. This one, however, was starkly different. It claimed that Cooper had a bomb in his briefcase. The attendant, understandably shaken, did as instructed and relayed the message to the pilots. Cooper's demands were clear. He wanted $200,000 in ransom, a fortune equivalent to over $1 million in today's money, and 4 parachutes. His plan was daring, but what was more surprising was the calm demeanor with which he executed it. He was not the agitated hijacker that one might picture. Instead, he was calm, collected, and methodical, almost as if he had rehearsed this scenario 1,000 times over. The plane landed at the Seattle-Tacoma airport where authorities, eager to avoid a catastrophe, met his demands. They handed over the money and parachutes, and in return, Cooper released all the passengers, leaving only the crew on board. And so, with his demands met, Cooper released all the passengers, keeping only the crew as he set his sights on Mexico City. The stage was set for the next phase of his audacious plan, a chapter that would take this tale from a simple hijacking to an enduring mystery that continues to captivate the world. With a low-flying plane and a night sky as his cover, Cooper prepared for the next phase of his audacious plan. Aboard the Boeing 727, D.B. Cooper was about to make a leap that would etch his name into the annals of crime history. His instructions to the pilots were precise: fly low, under 10,000 feet, and slow, no more than 200 miles per hour. He was meticulous, ensuring that every factor was in his favor. The plane's aft staircase was open, a chilling gust of wind sweeping through the cabin, a stark reminder of the audacious act that was about to unfold. With the dim cockpit lights as his only illumination, Cooper strapped on one of the parachutes provided, the money strapped to his body. The wind whistled through the open door, a siren's call to the unknown. The plane droned on, the engine's hum a constant companion in this daring endeavor. And then, in a moment that would define his legacy, Cooper took that fateful step into the void. There was no fanfare, no last-minute doubts, just a man and his audacious leap into the unknown. He plummeted into the night, swallowed by the darkness, leaving behind the safety of the plane for the harsh, unforgiving wilderness of the Pacific Northwest. Imagine the scene: a man plunging through the sky, the cold wind biting at his face. Below him the dense forest looms, a sea of trees and darkness. The parachute billows open, slowing his descent, but the ground is rapidly approaching. The seconds tick by, each one a testament to the daring and risk involved in his actions. In the cabin, the remaining crew could only stare in stunned silence, their minds struggling to comprehend the audacity of what had just transpired. A man had just jumped out of their plane in mid-flight, and there was nothing they could do but continue flying, their plane now a ghost ship in the night sky. In a daring leap into the unknown, D.B. Cooper vanished into the night, leaving behind a stunned crew and a mystery that would baffle investigators for decades. As news of the hijacking broke, a massive manhunt was launched to find Cooper and bring him to justice. The scale of the search was unprecedented, with the FBI leading an extensive operation involving local law enforcement, the military, and civilian volunteers. This was more than just a needle in a haystack. It was a needle in an endless forest, under a relentless Pacific Northwest rainstorm, at night. The FBI's first task was to determine where Cooper could have landed after his daring leap. Even with the limited flight data, the harsh weather conditions, and the cover of night, they managed to narrow down a search area in the rugged wilderness between Seattle and Reno. Yet, the challenges were just beginning. Teams on foot combed through the dense forests while helicopters scanned from above. They battled against the elements, trudging through mud and rain, their hopes of finding Cooper dwindling with each passing day. The terrain was unforgiving, a labyrinth of towering trees and steep slopes that could easily conceal a man, or his remains. The investigators left no stone unturned, They interviewed hundreds of people chasing leads that often led to dead ends. They examined the plane searching for any clues that Cooper might have left behind. They even analyzed the ransom notes and the $20 bills found years later, hoping to find a fingerprint, a trace of DNA, anything that could lead them to Cooper. But the more they searched, the more elusive Cooper seemed to become. The trail went cold, the leads dried up. The manhunt, once a hive of activity, slowly ground to a halt. The FBI and the public were left with more questions than answers. Despite their best efforts, the authorities were left empty-handed. The elusive D.B. Cooper had seemingly disappeared without a trace. The manhunt had failed, but the legend of D.B. Cooper lived on, fueling speculation and theories that continue to this day. The mystery of the skyjacker who vanished into thin air remains one of the most enduring unsolved cases in crime history. In the years that followed, the mystery of D.B. Cooper only deepened. A significant development took place in 1980 when a young boy stumbled upon a rotting package filled with $20 bills. The serial numbers on the cash matched those of the ransom money, further complicating an already perplexing case. This discovery sparked a myriad of theories. Some speculated that Cooper hadn't survived the daring leap, and the money was carried downstream by the Columbia River. Others proposed that he had survived and purposely left the cash as a misleading clue, yet no solid evidence has been found to definitively support either theory. Over the years, numerous individuals have been proposed as Cooper. Some were criminals with a history of similar crimes, while others were ordinary citizens whose families believed they had a secret life. There was even a theory suggesting Cooper was a disgruntled Vietnam veteran seeking revenge against the government. However, none of these theories have been proven, leaving the true identity of Cooper as elusive as ever. The speculation about Cooper's fate is just as diverse. Did he survive his daring parachute jump and live out his days in obscurity? Or did he perish in the harsh conditions of the Pacific Northwest, his body never to be found? The lack of concrete evidence leaves room for endless conjecture. In 2016, the Federal Bureau of Investigation officially suspended active investigation of the case. However, this hasn't deterred amateur sleuths and crime enthusiasts from continuing their own investigations. The internet is filled with forums, articles, and videos dissecting every minute detail of the hijacking and presenting new theories. The enduring mystery of D.B. Cooper has seeped into popular culture, inspiring books, films, and even songs. His audacious crime and subsequent disappearance have fascinated the world for over half a century, making him a legendary figure in the annals of unsolved mysteries. While the official investigation may have been suspended, the legend of D.B. Cooper lives on, captivating crime enthusiasts and inspiring countless theories and speculations. Even after half a century, the story of D.B. Cooper continues to captivate and confound. More than just a headline, this audacious heist has burrowed deep into the cultural consciousness, becoming a symbol of daring, intrigue, and enigma. The tale of D.B. Cooper has permeated popular culture, inspiring a slew of books, films, and television shows. It has been referenced in everything from crime novels to episodes of popular television series like Prison Break and The Blacklist. The allure of the unsolved and the unknown has proven irresistible to storytellers, and D.B. Cooper, the man who vanished into thin air, continues to be a potent source of inspiration. Beyond the realms of fiction, the case of D.B. Cooper has spurred a legion of amateur detectives, all attempting to crack the code where the FBI could not. From retired law enforcement officers to armchair sleuths, the pursuit of the truth about Cooper has become a passion project for many. The internet abounds with theories, some plausible, others wildly imaginative, each one a testament to the enduring fascination with this unsolved mystery. The legacy of D.B. Cooper is not just one of audacity and enigma, but also one of resilience. The aviation industry has learned valuable lessons from this case, implementing stringent security measures that have made air travel safer. D.B. Cooper's legend has also left a more subtle yet enduring impact. It's a story that prompts us to question and probe, to never accept the unknown as the final answer. It's a testament to the human spirit's relentless pursuit of truth, a story that keeps us guessing, theorizing, and imagining. In the annals of crime history, D.B. Cooper stands alone, a phantom figure who pulled off an audacious heist and vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mystery that continues to endure. If you like this kind of historical and mysterious content, subscribe my channel and hit the notification button. See you in the next video.